Hello there and welcome back to this channel. If this is your first time finding one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you come back and watch more of my videos. So you'll see from the title, this is a short message for spiritual guidance. This is to do with the Christ consciousness. This is connecting through with Jesus, Yeshua, to those of you that prefer to call him that. And we're going to find out what was to come through from that energy. I've just recorded the twin flame reading, which is uploading now. So I think the twin flame reading should be out before this one, possibly. I'm not sure, but either way. There's two messages tonight, and this is your spiritual guidance one. So before I get into the message now, I've already done my opening and closing for my twin flame reading, obviously, because I do opening and closing of the circle of light there, and we're going to just do a quick clearing before I start this message, and we'll invite in the angels and the archangels and ascended masters again to come through for us, but specifically if I can call in Yeshua to be with us for this message, and then if the Archangel Zadkiel came through in my last message, so Archangel Zadkiel, and I'm getting lots of taps on my head, so they're just saying, yeah, we're here, we're ready, we're ready to go. Okay. So calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels and ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring through this spiritual message for the collective. Please and thank you. I really am getting a lot of tip taps on my head. It's nice to know they're there. Thank you so much. So let's see what was to come through. Using the Christ consciousness decks. I split the deck on Mother Mary. Beautiful. And a time for reflection. So prayer and a time to reflect. So those two cards straight away. Time to really focus on your inner child and to give yourself some love, but also take time out. Your prayer is so important at this time. I can't tell you, I mean, it's not about religion. Prayer is not about religion. Prayer is your voice to the divine. It is your direct line to the divine. It's like picking up a receiver and going, hello, can I speak to the divine, please? That's what prayer is. It's what gets you heard the loudest. It's what gets you heard quicker. Prayer. And prayer is so important, especially when you're going through the toughest times. Some people say to me, I've been praying and praying and praying and my life's just getting worse. And my advice is keep praying and pray some more. Because I guarantee that prayer will bring you out of that darkness eventually. And if you find yourself in a dark place, or you find yourself dealing with a lot of negativity, then trust it's for a reason. It's to bring you through the dark times out into the light again. You know, that saying, it's always darkest before dawn, is one of the most poignant sayings ever, because it's so true. Things always get worse right before they get better. And someone's right here. Power of prayer, yeah, exactly. The power of prayer. And a lot of you are definitely working with Mother Mary right now. And I feel that this is a card of gratitude, affection and thanks. And I actually said to my daughter came in earlier, she got some good news today. And I said, see, your prayers are paying off. And I said, but please remember also, not just prayers, but gratitude as well. And she went, I know, Mum. I said, because you need to say thanks for the things that are coming in that you've prayed for. And that is so important. The power of prayer, absolutely. Gratitude, even more important. Pray and be grateful for the things, even if it hasn't come into your life yet. Just pray for it, be grateful for it, and just know it will come through. but a lot of you could be working with Mother Mary like right now. Mother Mary is definitely very, very prominent right now. Her and all the other energies, all these beautiful divine mother energies are coming through so strongly right now. And as I put it in one of my posts earlier on my community board, I said I fell asleep last night feeling like I had a white blanket, a white comfort shawl wrapped around me, because that's what it feels like right now. I just feel so much divine mother energy around us, and there's a beautiful connection with someone here to Mother Mary. I'm just hearing remain humble, and that came through the other night as well, about being humble. And I'm just bringing through another point here. The most powerful beings, the most powerful leaders, the most influential leaders to the collective are the ones who are quiet and don't shout about their power and their might from the rooftops. They're the ones who are quietly guiding and being healing and helpful to others without being too in their face about their... Because I'm feeling, you know, if someone's being too loud about, oh, I'm here for a reason, I am chosen, I am surrounded by, you know, all the angels come to me, or I'm so influential, or everything I say is gospel, I am the one prophet to listen to over everyone else. If anyone's doing that, that is someone who is not fully aligned yet with their true purpose. Because if anyone who has to brag about how powerful they are, you should be able to feel someone's energy, their leadership, their might, their wisdom, their guidance, all those things. You should be able to feel that from someone without them having to tell you about it. Just by hearing their voice, hearing their words, and connecting with them through your heart space. And I don't know why I'm being told to bring that through, but that could be for a specific reason. I mean, there's nothing wrong with promoting yourself and saying, you know, I'm good at what I do. That's different. But someone who is very loudly trying to say that they're chosen above everyone else, or they're so much more powerful, or, you know, their prophetic wisdom is more powerful than anyone else, that's someone who's trying too hard. And if someone's trying too hard, it means that they don't naturally exude that leadership and spiritual teacher. Okay. And I was talking today about St. Francis of Assisi, about that all the darkness in the world can't extinguish the light from one candle. And this is right now more and more I've been saying about the Christ consciousness, because in fact I've been knowing about the Christ consciousness since I started my channel, not just recently. And I love the fact I've been talking about the Christ consciousness for the last 2 years, and now other channels are now using the term Christ consciousness, which is a win. I love it. I'm hearing more and more channels now using that term. And 2 years ago, when I first started my channel, no one else spoke about the Christ consciousness. So I absolutely love it's now becoming officially a thing with other channels as well. Yeah, the open door. There's opportunities coming in here for the light workers. Yeah, the warriors of light. I just felt that. So I don't know if you can see that, but the orbs tonight have been so crazy for me. But yes, this is what I feel. There's opportunities coming in here to step up and lead. You know, your opportunities are coming in here to step up and lead with grace and humility. Yes, serve your communities. For many of you, I just feel open doors. There's going to be open doors coming in here. There's going to be a chance to better your finances. There's going to be a chance to just make money from just being yourself. Creative work from home, spiritual work from home, and money will just come to you naturally. It'll just, the energy of of wealth will just flow to you. And I feel the doors are opening now. Yeah. And look at this, both Jesus and Mary cards. And for many of you, it's to do with your twin flames and your counterparts. The doors are opening for your masculines to return as well. I'm just seeing like a hand go out to the side and a hand go out to the side, and then they link hands. So this is like two people, like someone saying, take my hand, are we going to do this? That's kind of what I feel. Yeshua is saying your reach is limitless. So what he means by that is when you're standing in your light and you're in that quiet leadership position, and especially if you're with your masculine, you have a shared mission with your masculine, the hearts, the minds you can touch, reach, is limitless, because the love you exude is limitless. And I'm a prime example of thinking like I've told many people this story before. I really didn't want to start a channel. I was so opposed to it. And I kept on being told, well, you're going to help so many people, you're going to reach so many people, and I was just totally like ignorant to it all. I was like, I'd be lucky if I get 500 people who subscribe to my channel. Who's going to want to listen to me? Who's going to want to listen to my ramblings? And I remember Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron and Archangel Zadkiel as well was a very big part of my journey, helping me to release a lot from my past. And I remember them all encouraging me, saying, you're going to reach thousands of people and you're going to help thousands of people with just doing these videos. And here I am now. I can say I honestly have made friends all around the world. I have connected with thousands of people. Not sure if I've helped thousands of people, but I certainly connected with thousands of people. So I feel Yeshua is just saying, don't ever think, what little old me going to do in this big wide world? Because that's what I thought. Little old me, wee Scottish lassie, what am I going to do? What can I do? And he's just saying, don't doubt your reach. Don't doubt how powerful your light and your love can be to others. Yeah, and there's a humbleness card. Always be humble. Even when you're successful, we see it happening a lot, don't we? We see people who get so many hundreds and thousands of subscribers or whatever, and then suddenly they become not so humble anymore. They think they're, the best thing on YouTube or wherever they're posting their stuff, like Instagram or whatever. And we see it happening all the time. Someone who gets a bit of success and suddenly they forget to be humble and to be grateful. So it's just a reminder, always be humble, and remember, what God gives, God can also take away. So just remember that. You have to use your spiritual gifts for the power of good. So many people use their gifts for all the wrong reasons. Okay. And there's Jesus's card. So follow my lead. It's definitely a time for that. And I love this card as well because the sisterhood card's here. And this is just a reminder for the sisterhood and the brotherhood of the rose lineage as well. We are all here. The Christ consciousness is one of the main things that the priests and priestesses of the rose lineage were here to teach. It's what Jesus incarnated to teach, the Christ consciousness to people. It's what Mary Magdalene supported him in doing. It's what his mother Mary supported him. everyone supported Jesus who was around him at that time. All his disciples, all the people who loved him. And yeah, there was the people who was against him. But you know what? His teachings still stand today. And that is what the sisterhood and the brotherhood of the Rose, one of their main roles, one of their main teachings was the Christ consciousness, is the Christ consciousness. So I always find it so authentic when I hear other, channelers and things like that talking about the Christ consciousness, because that is one of the main things that we were here to teach. And forgiveness, of course. Forgiveness. And I always say, I don't have any enemies. I just have people I've not made peace with yet. I don't consider myself having a single enemy. And as I've said before, if people see me as an enemy, that's their perspective. I don't see them as an enemy. And anyone who does have a problem with me, let's sort it out. That's my philosophy. If you have an issue with me, tell me what it is and let's talk about it. Because forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness is the key to everything. It's, I used to always use this as the best thing to describe it as. Your forgiveness is a jail cell where you have put yourself in, and you can unlock the door anytime and step out of that cell. Because when you're not given forgiveness, you're keeping yourself in some sort of prison. And then when you give forgiveness to the person that wants it, you set yourself free. And really that's what, when you can't forgive something from your past, you're keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself in that resentful prison, that toxic mindset. So sing, time to celebrate and express yourself with joy and happiness. And there's that shamanic drum there, so someone could be a shaman. And look at the line: leadership, strength, courage. Be proud of how far you've come. And just as I was talking about the forgiveness and being a prison cell, look what's lying on the table. This person has got a key right here, but they choose to keep themselves stuck. They choose to turn away from the light. And there's nothing wrong with sitting in the shadow. Nothing wrong with that at all. But when you choose to stay there and don't ever allow some light into your life, that's not good. That is when you are someone who, when you're someone who prefers to sit in shadow. Because I know a lot of people who are like that. They say, oh, I just prefer, being in my darker energy, whatever. That's fine. But when you're in your darker energy all the time, it's a very dark, lonely place. You need to let some love into your life. Some light into your life. Can I get one more card here, and then I'm going to channel a message. So let's see. Yeah. Look at that. Take my hand. And it's so strange that I just saw a minute ago someone reaching out their hand and someone putting their hand in theirs. It's time to take that chance. What is it you've been holding yourself back from? What have you not been releasing? What have you been holding on to from the past? What have you always wanted to do but just figured you'd never ever achieve it? Something that you have been holding on to or clinging to here. Because I just feel Yeshua is saying, let me take that pain, let me take that burden. This isn't just about taking your hand, this is Yeshua saying, what is stopping you moving forward? Give me your pain, give me your sorrow, give me your worries, give me your burdens, and allow me to carry that for you. I understand many of you are dealing with difficulties and trying times. For many, you seem to overcome one hurdle and then get to a higher one. But those higher hurdles and those bigger challenges mean you have more help to overcome them. And that's where I come in. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to help you. And just continue to trust that where you're being led is always for your highest and greatest good. The challenges you have endured aren't to break you, but to make you stronger. And I know many of you have risen above all the challenges and all the obstacles. You have risen from the ashes of heartbreak. Disappointment, loss, but things are changing for all of you. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel the change? Don't you look at your neighbour and think they're smiling more? Don't you think the birds sound like they're singing a little bit louder? I know this seems to be a long time coming and you've all waited so long for this beautiful change. But I just want you to know that you are making a difference. Your courage, your healing, your compassion and care towards others is making a difference. And we feel it. All of us around you feel it. And we are so, so proud of each and every one of you. I liken you all to my brothers and sisters. I have the biggest family. I feel that bond of love with you all. I feel we are all connected. And I've been feeling it stronger and stronger for the first time in so long. And that's why I know things are changing. It brings great joy to my heart. My beloved sisters and brothers, don't give up. You may feel like you've been fighting a long battle, but you've already won. You've already won. And I'm here to thank you all and bless you all. May you find peace in your hearts always. Oh, I don't know why I was sitting on a squint there. Oh, okay. That was interesting. It was nice. Interesting. I felt like I was about to fall off my chair. So So that was a beautiful message come through from Yeshua. And I've been feeling that. I've been feeling the divine are proud of all of us. Beautiful, thank you. Okay, and I might close out with the Lord's Prayer, the way I say it. Everyone says it differently. Let's get a message from Yeshua to close. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Any other message to close out this reading? Thank you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And one more message, please, and thank you. Oh. Your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. So this is just letting you know, our Father will always provide for us. Our Father knows what we need more than what we know what we need. So just trust. Release the fear. And know, peacemakers, the light workers, everything you're doing here is just showing you are the true children of God. Let's go with the Lord's Prayer. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. Thank you, Mother Mary. And thank you to all the divine beings and angels that joined us for this message. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive those who are indebted to us. And lead us away from all temptation, and deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, the power and the glory are yours, forever and always. Amen. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.